Hello and good morning, Imran. My name is Mriedu Kapoor, and on behalf of Vani Coach, I welcome you today. How are you?
Hello, ma'am. I am fine, ma'am.
Good to know that, Imran. Imran, you're working as an area business manager with Cipla, which is a pharma company, and you're a sales professional. So I'm sure communication plays a major role in your profile.
Yes, yes. Communication is the most important thing in our profile because
Mhm.
we have to discuss all things with the doctor and to make him satisfied
Hmm.
with our conversation. So communication is the most important thing in our daily, day-to-day life, working life.
Right. So you have been a part of the Vani Communication Fitness Program, which was a 4 month long program. So after the program, now how do you feel that Vani has impacted your interaction with the doctors?
Ma'am, almost I use Vani app and for 2 and 3 months. Earlier, I was not using because that's the human nature. Why we are going to read something? Why we are doing presentation? But after 1 month, when I started use the Vani app and Vani
Mhm.
topics, whatever the available on the application, that's
Right.
helped me more and more to enhance my communication skill in front of doctors, in front of our customers.
Okay.
And that's helped more and more to me.
Okay.
Before that, I was not able to speak frequently, but after that, get the training of Vani, I am
Mm-hmm.
speaking too much better than earlier.
Wonderful. So initially, you were hesitant to use the app and to start practicing on the Vani app.
Yes,
But
yes,
once you started doing it, you felt that it did bring about a visible change in the overall communication skills, right?
yes, ma'am. Right.
So good to know that, Imran. Like you said, of course, it is a human nature. Sometimes we tend to resist the change, or sometimes we feel that, oh, we are already doing it. So why do I need this? But once we
Yes,
start noticing the effect, we probably understand the importance of what we are doing. So good
yes.
to know that, Imran. So, as you said, your overall communication has improved. If you can share one or two experiences with regard to your communication with your peers and subordinates, how did Vani help you in that regard when you had to communicate with your subordinates or your peers?
Actually, earlier we are talking. Actually, I am working as a, we can say, the primary towns.
Mm-hmm.
We are not working in a metro cities. Here, the most of the doctor are speaking only in Hindi. But
Mm-hmm.
once I started using the Vani app and coach guide me, then I realized that no, before 8 years before I worked in Delhi, and there the metro city and doctor are the, the conversation with the doctor is only English. But
Mm-hmm.
here, once I get the here working, there are only total Hindi. But ma'am has said to me, if you speak in English in front of your customer, he will also reply to starting with Hindi, then he is replying you in Hindi. So
Right.
I started using English conversation with my doctors and with my colleagues, and
Okay.
that helped me to more to speak in English because doctor also know if I am started with Hindi, then he started with Hindi. But once
Right.
I get the opportunity to learn from something in Vani, and that's helped me a lot of to discuss with the doctor and my subordinate.
Wonderful. So Hindi was more of a comfort language. So
Yes, yes,
it took a while to switch over to English and then to communicate effectively. That is, I think, what matters the most. And the fact that you're able to do it, I think that's wonderful, Imran. Along with your peers and subordinates, I'm sure you also interact with your skip level managers, your zonal business managers. Any feedback that you received or where you felt that you had a communication and they felt a change or they said something about it?
yes, ma'am. Actually, last month from 24 to 30, between 30 years, I have
Mhm.
given a lot of interview in my internal promotion for
Okay.
next level. Even
Mhm.
I started with the interaction with my RBM, ZBM, and marketing DSS. All are selected me.
Okay.
But unfortunately, we are finalized two people. One is from another headquarter, and I am also finalized. But once I get the feedback from my business head, who is the top one in our division, he tell me that you are doing wonderful, your communication is wonderful, but I have the hard to decide between two peoples.
Okay.
No doubt you stay here. I will give you the opportunity whenever I get to elevate you. So that's I think it's wonderful for me qualified the top level to interview. And I get the feedback is everything is very fine and very mannered in the way, proper channel.
Wonderful, Imran. That's so good to hear that not just your immediate, seniors like RBM, ZBM, even the business head appreciated all the efforts that you're putting in. And I'm sure something very good is going to happen soon, and you're going to get a wonderful news.
Definitely.
I think I'm really glad to know that Vani could help you achieve what you are looking for in your professional career. I think that's amazing. Imran, also, if you can share how Vani has helped you increase your productivity at your workplace.
Ma'am, if we talk about the productivity, like earlier, whenever I give the interview or interaction with our seniors in meeting or we meeting any type of meeting, at that time, I fear to speak something because the fluency is not with me. After getting the Vani training, and I am able to speak everything. I put my queries, I put my concern in front of them because every meeting happen in English and nobody is going to talk in Hindi. So that earlier I have fear to speak, but now I am able to speak everything and discuss argument everything with my seniors, and that's increase my productivity.
Great, wonderful. So Imran, what was your key learning from the Vani program, and how do you think it really helped you build that confidence and overall personality development?
Ma'am, key learning, Vani has made the process. Only once I get the topic, please speak 2 minutes for the environment. I just think only environment. What is environment? And I speak 1 minute or 30 seconds or 40 seconds. But after getting the training of Vani, what is the surrounding of environment? What is the association of environment? Who are affected with environment? How environment can change? How fastly environment is changing? So the thought process and thinking level is increased with the help of our coaches. And
great. So you're trying to say that it expanded the overall horizon of how to think and how to structure the thoughts effectively, because that is the key element to effective communication, when we are able to structure what we want to say and present it according to the listener's need. Great, Imran. I'm glad that you could take away something from Vani, and I'm sure you're going to keep implementing that and keep practicing that in future as well. So Imran, lastly, I would like to know, would you recommend Vani to your friends, colleagues, or people around you?
Actually, once I started to interact with my seniors during my elevation interaction, I always say every level, whenever I get the selected and next level, I have got the opportunity to you are going to interact with. I always say my colleagues and every people, so this will help me to reach that level because of the Vani. I always say, even those who are left my organization, Cipla, they are working another. I always say him, the Vani only one, the training institute who gave me this such kind of confidence to speak and get the opportunity to grab the label.
Thank you so much, Imran. That was such a sweet feedback, and thank you for sharing your kind words. It really inspires us to, continue working effectively and also help all our learners to grab as much as they can from this program. It was wonderful interacting with you. Thank you so much for connecting with me today and sharing your feedback.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.